Have you ever dreamt of a place where every stone tells a story, where the echoes of ancient civilizations still linger in the air? Welcome to Armenia, a land where history and legend intertwine at every turn. This small country nestled in the heart of the Caucasus Mountains is a true cradle of civilization, home to the world's very first Christian church and a spiritual crossroads for centuries. Its remarkable history is carved into ancient stones, etched into the intricate khachkars, and felt in the warm, genuine smiles of its people, who carry the stories of their ancestors with pride. Imagine standing on a high plateau, the wind in your hair, gazing out over deep gorges, rolling hills, and the snow-capped peak of the legendary Mount Ararat, a mountain that has inspired countless myths and dreams. The colors here are extraordinary: lush green valleys, rich red soil that glows in the sunlight, and endless blue skies that stretch as far as the eye can see, painting a landscape that feels almost otherworldly. In Armenia, the past is alive. You can touch it in the cool, weathered stones, walk through the silent ruins of monasteries, and feel the weight of centuries in the very air you breathe. We'll explore ancient churches filled with candlelight, mysterious observatories like Zorat's Karar, and open-air museums where every path leads to another epic story waiting to be discovered. This is a land of survival and faith, where traditions endure and a vibrant culture shines through even the darkest times, illuminating the spirit of its people. So come with me, let's step into this world of wonder, taste sun-ripened apricots straight from the tree, and share bread at tables where strangers are welcomed as lifelong friends. Armenia opens its heart to you, offering warmth, hospitality, and stories that will stay with you forever. In return, it quietly captures yours. Our journey into this incredible land begins now. Let's discover Armenia together, one unforgettable moment at a time. Our adventure begins in Yerevan, Armenia's vibrant capital. Known as the Pink City, Yerevan glows with buildings made from volcanic tuffstone. Republic Square is the city's heart, surrounded by grand architecture and lively fountains. The Cascade Complex, a giant stairway filled with art, offers sweeping views of the city and, on clear days, the majestic Mount Ararat. Yerevan is a city of contrasts: grand monuments, quiet courtyards, and bustling markets. At Vernissage Market, you'll find hand-carved crosses, ceramics, and carpets, with artisans eager to share their stories. The city pulses with creativity and optimism, blending ancient history with a modern spirit. Here, every street corner offers a new discovery, from hidden cafes to open-air art. It's in these small moments, sharing a story or a smile, that you truly feel Yerevan's warmth. This city is not just a gateway to Armenia's past, but a celebration of its vibrant present. Let's explore its energy together. Leaving the city behind, we journey eastward, watching the urban landscape gradually give way to rolling hills and open skies. The road winds through the heart of Armenia, where every turn reveals a new vista: fields dotted with wildflowers, distant mountains, and the promise of ancient secrets waiting to be discovered. Soon, we enter the Azat River Gorge, where sheer cliffs tower above us, their rugged faces shaped by centuries of wind and water. The canyon's dramatic beauty is both humbling and exhilarating, a natural fortress that has protected sacred sites for generations. Hidden deep within these cliffs is the Monastery of Geghard, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Partly carved from the living rock, Geghard seems to emerge organically from the mountain itself, as if it has always belonged here. The silence here is profound, broken only by the gentle murmur of the river below and the occasional call of a distant bird. The air feels charged with centuries of prayer and contemplation. Legend says the spear that pierced Christ was once kept here, adding to the monastery's mystique. Pilgrims have traveled from far and wide, drawn by stories of miracles and the promise of spiritual renewal. Inside, shafts of sunlight filter through the dome, illuminating intricate khachkars, Armenia's unique crossstones, each one carved with symbols of faith and hope. The interplay of light and shadow creates a sense of timelessness. Narrow stone passages lead deeper into the mountain, revealing hidden chapels and ancient tombs hewn from solid rock. Every step echoes with the footsteps of monks and pilgrims who have walked these halls for centuries. The acoustics are haunting. When a choir sings, their voices resonate through the stone chambers, as if the rocks themselves are singing in harmony, a sound that lingers long after the last note fades. A holy spring flows from the stone, its waters believed to have healing powers. pilgrims gather to drink and fill their bottles, connecting with a tradition that spans centuries and unites generations. Geghard is a testament to faith and craftsmanship, blending seamlessly with the wild gorge. Its stone walls and arches seem to grow from the earth, a perfect union of human devotion and natural wonder. Standing on a cliffside balcony, you feel awe at this harmony of nature and devotion. The view stretches across the gorge, inviting reflection and a sense of peace that is hard to find elsewhere. This monastery is not just a building, it's a spiritual heart carved into the land, a place where the sacred and the earthly are forever intertwined. Here, as the sun rises over ancient stones and mist drifts through the gorge, it truly feels as if heaven and earth meet in a moment of quiet wonder. We journey south to the Ararat Valley, where vineyards and orchards stretch to the horizon. Mount Ararat, snow-capped and majestic, dominates the landscape, a symbol of Armenia's soul. At Khor-Virap Monastery, history and legend converge. Here, Saint Gregory the Illuminator was imprisoned for 13 years, leading to Armenia's adoption of Christianity in 301 AD. You can descend into the very pit where he was held, feeling the weight of faith and endurance. But it's the view that draws pilgrims. The monastery silhouetted against Mount Ararat, so close it feels within reach. This panorama is Armenia's postcard: ancient stone, terracotta roofs, and the holy mountain beyond. Khor-Virap is more than a monument. It's the visible soul of Armenia, linking past and future. Here, history, faith, and nature unite in breathtaking beauty. It's a moment you'll never forget. Now we head south, where wild canyons carve deep into the earth, their rugged beauty untouched for centuries. Winding roads snake through the mountains, leading us on a journey through the heart of Armenia to the legendary Tatev Monastery. Perched dramatically on the edge of a colossal gorge, Tatev was once a remote stronghold of learning and faith, isolated from the world below. Today, we soar across the canyon on the wings of Tatev Tramway, the world's longest reversible cable car, gliding above breathtaking cliffs and endless green valleys. The monastery, founded in the 9th century, was more than a place of worship. It was a university, a spiritual hub, and a fortress that protected its people and their knowledge. Step inside to explore stone courtyards where monks once walked, and ancient churches echoing with centuries of prayer and tradition. Discover the ingenious gavazon, a swinging pillar that warned of earthquakes or approaching danger, a marvel of medieval engineering. Tatev's history comes alive in its details: intricate stone carvings, weathered arches, and the artistry of generations past. Wander through ancient oil presses, libraries filled with manuscripts, and defensive walls that once shielded the monastery from invaders. Find a quiet spot on the cliff's edge and gaze into the vastness below. The river, a silver ribbon winding through the gorge, far beneath your feet. All around, mountains roll into the distance, their peaks fading into the horizon, painting a scene of endless wonder. There's a profound peace here, a sense of being on top of the world, where time seems to slow and nature's silence fills the air. Tatev is not just a destination, it's an experience of adventure, history, and natural wonder, inviting travelers to explore, reflect, and be inspired. This is Armenia at its most dramatic and inspiring, a place where the landscape and the spirit of the past come together in unforgettable harmony. Let's take in the view together and let the magic of Tatev linger in our memories. And heading north, we reach Lake Sevan, Armenia's blue pearl. This vast, high-altitude lake shimmers with changing hues, from turquoise to deep indigo. Surrounded by mountains, Sevan is a vital part of Armenian life, providing fish, recreation, and a place to unwind. A boat trip across the water brings a sense of freedom and calm. On a peninsula stands Sevanavank Monastery, its dark stone churches stark against the brilliant blue. Climb the steps for panoramic views, and inside, discover more intricate kachkars. As the sun sets, the sky and water glow with orange and purple. Enjoy freshly grilled trout by the shore, savoring the flavors of the lake. Lake Sevan is a place of beauty and tranquility, cherished by all Armenians. Here, nature and history blend in perfect harmony. It's a place to breathe deeply and feel Armenia's soul. To know Armenia, you must taste its food, fresh, honest, and bursting with flavor. Apricots, tomatoes, fragrant herbs, and mountain cheeses fill every meal. Lavash, the traditional flatbread, is baked in a toner oven and shared at every table. Watch as women expertly stretch and bake the dough, then break bread together. Korovats, Armenian barbecue, is a ritual: grilled meats, vegetables, and laughter shared outdoors. Dolma, grape leaves stuffed with meat and rice, showcases family recipes and tradition. Every meal is a celebration of land and community. Armenian wine and brandy, with a history stretching back millennia, complete the feast. Food here is about more than taste. It's about hospitality, connection, and joy. Each bite tells a story of resilience and warmth. In Armenia, every meal is an invitation to belong. Let's savor it together. Armenia's true treasure is its people: warm, generous, and resilient. Hospitality is a way of life. Guests are considered gifts from God. Smiles greet you everywhere, and strangers become friends over shared fruit or stories. In villages, a grandmother offers sun-warmed apricots, and language barriers melt away with kindness. This spirit is born from a history of hardship, forging strength and deep appreciation for family and community. Armenians are proud of their culture, language, and ancient faith. They share their music, crafts, and traditions with open hearts. In markets and homes, you'll find genuine connection and pride. Leaving Armenia, you don't just leave a place, you leave new friends. The warmth of the Armenian people lingers long after your journey ends. Here, human connection is the greatest treasure of all. Come meet the heart of Armenia. As our journey ends, I'm filled with gratitude and wonder. Armenia is more than mountains and monuments. It's a living story that changes you. We've explored ancient cities, sacred peaks, and shared bread with welcoming families. This is just the beginning. Armenia's story has many more chapters to discover. Travel opens our minds and hearts, and Armenia reminds us of the beauty and kindness in the world. I hope this journey has inspired your curiosity to see Armenia for yourself. Let's promise to keep exploring, learning, and sharing new adventures together. There are still hidden valleys and ancient secrets waiting to be found. Thank you for joining me on this journey. The road is long, the world is wide, and our adventure has only just begun. Until next time, keep your sense of wonder alive.